Exciting news. Um, in this journey, have been um, limited by mobility with the foot. A lot of injuries. 2020, man. We didn't have. But, I got taken out by a few other things. And a boy sheep rammed me and almost like broke my foot, really sprained it really weird, really weird heel place. And I was wearing steel toe boots, and that's why I didn't like break. But lot of restricted mobility there. And then apparently I have scoliosis now. I've being a massage therapist and working with my hands, and then also working with the dairy. Your like arms are up like this, you're leaning forward and you're squeezing teeth, and all of this wrist stuff, elbows started going out. And we knew something was wrong years ago, and I kept working and didn't. And then that cow, healing cow mama magic, I don't know. I didn't have the thing tight enough. She and I had built a good rapport. I took for granted that she wasn't going to hurt me. I had been there with her deeply. And I guess the story is that maybe she didn't get milked the day before. She had run from the man who was supposed to milk her, and her sack was really tight and full, like a mama who didn't get to breastfeed. What's the word I'm looking for? Discharge of the fluid. It gets painful. So her sack was so full, and I went for that, like hard teat in the back, and she wrapped her foot around my elbow, and sort of a warning, I guess. And then like Bruce Lee had me on my back, like just totally twisted. And she, I screamed because I knew it was coming. I mean, I was ready for a broken arm, and she pulled off, but not before really getting some nerve damage in there. Not connected with this. Turns out, like over time, long term, there's the curve in the spine. My head is really far forward, my butt sticks out really far, and then from the arm work, strength imbalance, there's also like a other axis. That makes sense. So the nerve is pinched and it hurts all the time. There's damage in there. It still aches. I can't lift things. A lot of pain, acute pain in that cervical. Anyway, this was a good news video because after doing Phyllis Rollins' class on Saturday, and the week before having done like twists, I mean, this summer I got to like hobbling everywhere. I had a limp. This thing goes out, and then the old injury of the left hip takes over. And then the foot injury is the next thing you know, I'm just like in and out of the car, just hobbling. It's weird. It sucks. But the yoga helps, and if you're too in pain, weeks prior I'd been too in pain, I guess, to really do anything. But then I got a chiropractic adjustment. It was just enough, like, instantly my head is on straight, and I'm like, clarity, my brain works, wow. And I just tried to keep that going, and like doing the twists every day, if nothing else. And then I did Phyllis's class, and she went through the first level type sequence with me, and awesome. I kept going. I've been doing the same kind of week 1 sequence work every day, and a lot of like the arm work. And then behind the back, but that's for arms. The good news is that I did half lotus, and I haven't been able to do half lotus in a really long time. And my ankle, my sheep wound ankle went up on my hip without any limitation or pain. And it wasn't like that like maybe 2 days ago. So hip work affects the neck work, and the foot bone is connected to the hip bone. So there's hope with yoga and other healing modalities. I'll probably go get some acupuncture too, but just keeping at it, you know, like only you can go as deep as you can go. No one else can go that deep for you. And like as massage therapists, like when some people have like a lot of internal like frontal spine or abdominal or hip things, it's like I am a stranger and I am getting inside your groin to relieve these muscles. That's the problem. That's what's too tight. And it's hard. I mean, it's already like you have to like lift someone's leg and then get up like right near their genitals and ask them not to get turned on or feel uncomfortable and totally trust you and you totally trust them, and like get inside that hip cavern that's holding all this weird stress, and in the front, in like the below the belly and that stuff. So I love yoga so much because doing these warrior poses, you're activating those hips. You're pushing your two hips forward enough to stretch them. So when I touch, like, you know, comfortably, like three inches lower, and I rub that the origin point is already like cool. Like, oh yeah, I'm ready to release. Instead of like a cramped little guy and you rub here and they're like, no, I don't want to release. You really have to get in there and make it release. But if it's already stretching, it's like, okay, cool, yeah, blood flow, we got this. So yay for the assorted, the company of a community of healers. We're all inspiring each other to go a little bit further. We're all holding support when somebody feels so shitty and guilty and like a failure that they can't even get up and do a pose on the mat. And your healer crew is like, bruh, you don't have to. You're okay. It's all okay. And when you do, we are celebrating with you. So get up there.